Welcome to part 13 on the Bullwhip. All right, well, this time around, we're going to start looking at the motor mounts and getting the TXL mounted up. We're not going to go too crazy with it because my bracket, excuse the Farley tail on the tripod again. We're not going to go too crazy with it because my bracket I'm getting water jetted isn't done yet. But we're going to start to fit things together, line things up, maybe get an estimate of where the secondary clutch lands and start to line up the primary.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. So it's been a solid hour since Dennis and I filmed that intro. It was a shit show. There was some swearing. We actually had an Indy 500 motor sitting in the chassis for a little bit and said no. We'll show you why. So to start with, the first mistake was on these mounts. You can see they're tall on one side and short on the other, and that was bad because we had them the wrong way, and that put the recoil right up into the shaft there. And we know you want to see this, so
Clear.
it clears. The motor's not absolutely set, but it clears. We steer it the other way, it clears. You know, they had them in these things back in the day.
Recoil.
Oh yeah, the recoil line's right up. The recoil's going to be real happy. You can interesting tidbit. You can see right here, the recoil went on the other side.
That's
So a little bit of a difference between the Cuyuna engine and this engine. Now over here, we checked for clutch clearance. We got clutch clearance.
What'd you have to do to make this fit on that plate, John?
Oh, we had to notch the heck out of it down here. So when we put it in, that was another thing. The ears on the Fuji engine were hanging down pretty far down, and we had to notch them. So that was not good. All right, let me get this motor lined up. I got this motor calibration stick here. Oh, look at that. Oh, one-handed. So there's my motor calibration stick. I've actually got two of those, and the other one goes on the crank bolt and just hooks over the jack shaft on the other side, and that keeps the parallelism between the motor and the jack shaft. So, anyways, this is going to work out. This plate is butchered. You can see it's got this big chunk welded in the middle. It's a flame cut piece. It's full of holes. Those bars were notched. This whole thing, this whole motor plate, no good is what I'm saying. So the plan right now is to get a piece of 1/4-inch plate, 10 inches wide by however long this needs to be, and bend up a new motor plate. I mean, why not? Bullwhip update for you guys. There's that plate. She's beautiful. It fits real good. There is a little bit of play in it, and of course I'm fighting the track right now, and I just have it sitting there, as you can see, just a test fit. But I did drag the Bullwhip back into the shop today because I needed to move it to do some other work, and I wanted to fit this up. So there you go. And I want to tell you that it's January 2nd, 2023, and it was November 30th, 2022 when I filmed that last segment when I said I needed to get this plate made. Now, I've had the plate for a few days. Well, I've had the plate for 10 days, but I needed to finish up the Grape Ape. So, I don't know. We're going to close this video out here. We'll be right back. Nice. So there's the end of the Bullwhip episode 13, and I don't know. I don't think we have time for this thing mid-season.
Parts are breaking.
Yeah. We've been working on repairing and doing maintenance on everything. If it looks hazy in here, it's not because we're smoking. I don't do that. But we just had Dennis's XLT in here working on it. He just drove it out. So
Just opened a beer.
Farley's tail.
So yeah, you need this thing cleared off of here, Nutter.
Yeah,
XLT's coming back in again.
Yep. I don't think we're riding the Bullwhip this season, no matter what we do. And if we try to, it's going to make us not ride a bunch of other sleds.
True.
And riding's what's important. Brad and I have ridden the last 3 days in a row. We got to check our stuff over periodically. We pull stuff in just to thaw it out.
Thaw it out, look at it.
Yep. So, a million excuses. Sorry if you're a Bullwhip lover, but the Bullwhip will resume in the off season after the spring thaw.
Our mid-week.
No, not midweek.
Off season.
Off season. There just isn't enough time to work on it.
Not and give it justice.
No.
You don't want to rush it.
It needs too much work. It's not getting done for this year. All right, so thanks to the patrons. Thanks to everybody that loves the Bullwhip. Please hang on to the channel because we're going to keep doing sled stuff. Sorry about Farley's tail hitting the tripod there. I'm sure you've heard it a couple times now. But hit subscribe, like, share, come back and watch some more videos, and we'll see you on the trail.